Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pat Burns Arena for the prenuptial or second to last game of the evening, which features the hometown Stanstead College Spartans varsity hockey team facing off against the Bishop Kearney BK Selects. Stanstead comes into the matchup with a record of 51-13-6. And BK comes in with a record of 42-11-1. The two teams have met 3 times already this year, with BK taking 2 of the games and Stanstead taking 1. Both teams have potent offense. Both teams play tight defense. We should be in for a pretty special night of hockey in Stanstead tonight. I was doing a little bit of thinking and looking at these two rosters and looking at the number of committed players on each side. And I would wager a guess that in this province, there's never been as many Division I hockey players on the ice at one time. A pretty good feat, a pretty cool thing in little town Stanstead. Warm-up's got 20 seconds left. We'll go to the player introductions after that, and then we'll drop the puck.
Good afternoon, fans. Welcome to the Today's JWHL action. Tonight's matchup features Division III School and Stanstead College. Please stay tuned for today's starting lineups. Both teams will be lined up on their respective goal lines. And now, starting lineup, BK Selects. On defense, Silver Burlington, Vermont. Number 27, Aaron Healy. On defense, Rochester, Michaela Hunt, number 8. At forward, Larchmont, number 6, Chloe Brinson. At forward, South Carolina, USA, number 92, Sophia Gardner. At forward, from Slovakia, 88, Bella Lupasova. And today's starting goaltender, Parker, Colorado. Number 1, Eva Roma. And the rest of the BK team. And now, the starting lineup for your Stanstead College Spartans. On defense, from Portland, Quebec, number 23, Emily Lewis. On defense, from Mont Saint Hilaire, Quebec, number 12, Penelope Lavoie. At forward, from Montpellier, Quebec, number 14, Lori Lillard. Forward from Sherbrooke, Quebec, number 21, Zoe Shaw. Forward from Sherbrooke, Quebec, your team captain, number 8, Rosalie Tremblay. And today's starting goaltender from Minnesota, Ontario, number 35, Ava De Los Santos. And the rest of the Spartans. There'll be no answers. Let's have a great game.
Well, folks, here we go. It is game time. Spartans and Bishop Kearney ready to drop the puck. It looks like both coaches, if this is a poker game, they've gone all in on the opening line. Both seem to be starting with their big guns. And we'll get the action going within the next 30 seconds. Tremblay will take the face-off for Stanstead. She's met on the other side by Brinzon. Tremblay wins the draw and Stanstead moves the puck throughout the neutral zone. But BK turns it the other way and is able to gain offensive zone possession. Lavoie goes into the corner, able to get the puck up the wall to Charlene. Charlene pops it up the wall. She regains possession of it throughout the neutral zone. BK back checks well and is able to pick up the puck just before Laurie Oben is able to grab it for the Spartans. Line change starting fast already as Stanstead breaks out through Labonte. Labonte to Tremblay. Tremblay even on the far side. Shot and then scores! Rosalie Tremblay, who hit 50 this morning, starts the game and finds the back of the net on the first shot for number 51 on the season to get the Spartans out to an early 1-0 lead. A bit of a seeing eye shot that fools the goaltender. And Tremblay gets things going and gets the rink going. 1-0 Stanstead, 37 seconds into the hockey game. Face-off back at center ice is controlled by BK. They grab the puck on the half wall and Ide is able to hold the red line and move the puck. Again, BK puts the puck in deep. O'Donnell in on the forecheck. BK gets the puck. Ide is looking to swing off the wide side here, but the puck goes in on the strong side wall as Zonin plays the body in the corner, and Stanstead comes out with the puck once again. As BK pushes, they push a little too fast. That play is blown offside. Offensive zone for face-off for Stanstead here. Littner on the draw. Littner wins the draw and it's back to the point, but it sneaks up and over the stick. Stanstead pushes the puck back into the zone as BK comes and regroups behind their net. Moving the puck one way, back the other way, up the wall. Pass doesn't connect with 21 Saracola. And now Stanstead's back in the zone. They get a stick on it, so no damage done for an icing. And Littner in on the forecheck. Littner pushes hard and gets it to Labreche. Labreche finds Lavoie at the point. Lavoie with a shot. Tipped in front into the glove of Ava Ramino, the goaltender from Aurora, Colorado. So Stanstead with the first couple of chances to start the game. And again, it will be Littner on the draw. Line changes for both teams here. Stanstead controls the play, able to get it to the point, and Penelope Lavoie with the shot towards the goal. Good forecheck by the Stanstead forwards here, allowing the play to stay low. Pass to the front of the net by Kaitis, intercepted. Back to the point at Stanstead. And it's Labonte that puts it towards the net, but it's blocked. And BK is able to push the puck out. Gravel in on the forecheck, along with Lebowitz. Puck comes to the blue line, but unable to keep it in is BK as they transition back to offense here. Right now it just looks like it's a fraction off as they come through the neutral zone. So working their playing feet and their hands into the game as Tremblay again pushes the puck into the offensive zone and kind of bounces one in on net that takes that last minute bounce at the wrong time. So the goalie has to be just that little bit of extra careful with it. And we're going to have a face-off. Chloe Brisson is going to face off against Rosalie Tremblay here. Brisson wins the draw, and BK is able to start the breakout on the wall. They move it up to Lopusonova, who kicks it out to Brisson. Back to Lopusonova. Rebound in front. A little bit of a dead play that bounced the right way. Great shot blocked by Laurie Aubin, kicking the toe out like a goalie in the 1980s. As Tremblay finds Aubin. Aubin on a breakaway, shoots and scores! Rosalie Tremblay finds the seam and moves the puck to Laurie Aubin, and Laurie does what Laurie does and finds the back of the net. Not even 4 minutes in, and the Spartans have the early 2-0 lead. A shot block at one end turns into a scoring chance in the other end, and the Spartans jump out to the early 2-0 lead. Again, Stanstead takes possession off the face-off, but there's a turnover. They get the puck in deep. Stringer in on the forecheck. Puck is kept in by Zonin at the point. And it's Healy that goes back, and Healy moves the puck over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell swings it around the other side. The puck's kept in at the blue line by the Stanstead defender. Zonin once again with the puck, and she slides it over to LaForge. LaForge has her shot blocked. BK bench excited about that, which is always good. Shows that they're in the game. And they get the puck in deep. Stanstead retreats. Oh, giveaway, shot, just over top of the net. Again, a little innocent play that turns into a scoring chance. That's Miola that looks low, isn't able to get the puck exactly where she wanted, and Stanstead's back in again. Papillon in on the forecheck, doesn't really have an opportunity to bring a puck to the net, so she kind of just gets off for the line change, but a turnover created again. The high forward is causing some issues here. Turnover again, Stanstead in. That's number 13, Moseley, who puts it towards Littner in front of the net. Littner controls the puck in the corner, is able to make a play. Stanstead looks for the high forward on the play there in the slot, but it's denied by Miola, who comes out across the blue line and dumps it down in. Doesn't get past the defense, so Stanstead's able to turn into transition. A strong play on the wall by the defender, separates player from the puck, and puck through the middle is going to go for icing. Kayla Gerson got a stick on it, but she was still on the defensive side of the red line, so that one will go for icing. Just over 5 minutes into the game with 14:48 left in the first period. The Spartans up with a 2-0 lead. Littner draws into the face-off, but it's won by Gerwell. And the puck is then brought back in to the BK zone. BK looks to reverse the puck, but Littner again on the wall is able to close off the path. A one-on-one battle in the corner. Nice little play off the wall, puts BK on the attack as Gerwell is able to get a puck in deep. Goaltender D'Alessandro comes out of her net and plays the puck into a safer zone. Stanstead goes up the wall, but Ide pinches in from the point and is able to push the puck down deep. Stanstead is on the change. The wide pass finds space. Puck now deep into Stanstead's zone. Shot on net, well covered up high by D'Alessandro. That typical goal now that happens where we seek the inside high post. Covered well with the shoulder. The puck's in the net. Natalia Chenier is in on the forecheck, drives hard. She pushes the puck towards the front of the net, and it's off the goaltender's foot, and it finds the back of the net. So everything right now is turning up Stanstead. The score is 3-0 on 3 shots to start. Julia Sharp starts the breakout. And again, a nifty play as it goes from Grenon. Sharp to Grenon and into the zone. Stanstead now retreating back into their zone, but have an offensive presence at all times right now and seem to be winning the races to the puck as Zonin is able to win and move it up to Charlin. Charlin makes a play through Bayoko, and Charlin again in on the forecheck, as is Aubin and Tremblay. Tremblay looks to make a play to LaForge, but LaForge is a little too far in, and it's back to Zonin in neutral ice, who puts the puck in deep. Goaltender out to play the puck. Hard rim around the wall to the defender. Charlin, Aubin, shot and scores! Laurie Aubin beats the goaltender on the glove side low, and it is 4-0 Stanstead. The BK coaches signal, and they will take their timeout here. We're early in the game. Score is 4-0. We will have a goaltending change here as Savannah Muir has come onto the ice for Bishop Kearney. So the Spartans send out the line led by Charlie Pamplon, who faces off against King. Stanstead again able to get the puck, but they're going to have to resist a little bit of a push. It always comes after those coaches' timeouts as BK puts it deep and are in on the forecheck. Referee gets in the way of that exit. The puck doesn't quite get out in time. Oh, body check in the middle goes uncalled as Saracola skates the puck through neutral ice. Tries to make a play, but it's stood up well by Miley LaForge, who takes the one-on-one, but gets a puck, puts it in on net on D'Alessandro. The puck is stopped. That's Littner with a head of steam. She's in and stopped. A big save as Savannah Muir gets into this game with a partial breakaway save to start her evening, as Gerson fumbles with that puck in the neutral zone. BK looks through the wall to get it out, but Stanstead again applies the pressure, and at this point, it is Berta Moseley that shut down that play. Penelope Lavoie is in a race here with Garner, wins the race, gets it to Labonte. Labonte up to Labreche. Moseley in on the forecheck once again, trying to dislodge the puck. BK able to move the puck to the next phase with control, and away they go. They're over the red line as they attack with numbers, and a shot blocked. BK applying a little bit of pressure now as they try and fight their way back into this game. Going to be a shot on net here, blocked. Lopez-Nova had her stick lifted and was unable, but she makes a great pass into the middle of the ice. That's Berta Moseley that gains the red line and puts the puck into safety. And now BK is looking to come, but it's a turnover and it's on Charlan's stick. Charlan elects to go behind the net. She's going to reset things through Tremblay on the half wall. Tremblay steps to the middle, has room, has space, shoots. Misses just wide, but the puck comes to Zonin at the point, who goes back down the wall. Aubin in on the forecheck against Boudet. Aubin brings her down, but BK able to get the puck and go out. It's 2-on-2 as they try and cross the line, but again, it's LaForge that closes off the blue line. She gains the puck back. She looks cross ice. Tremblay takes the puck halfway there. She gets it with speed. She's in a battle. O'Donnell brings her down. Tight checking. Aubin fights Zonin. Gets the puck. Tremblay in the corner. Back up to Zonin. Zonin will go cross ice to her D partner, LaForge. LaForge has her shot blocked. She hits the deck to try and take away the puck, but BK exits the zone with the puck. We have number 20, Addison Tremble, who takes a go at things. And now Charland safely puts the puck back deep into the corner, and goaltender Ramino comes out of the net. Tries to give it away, but Emakaitis picks off the pass as BK is able to now control the puck towards the Stanstead bench, where it could have been a dangerous play if someone had jumped early, but no one was jumping. So all is good as Natalia Chenier pokes the puck in with one hand to get it deeper into the zone. Miola makes the play across the blue line, but it's into the defender Sharp's hands, and Sharp puts it back into the zone. And now BK is coming back out of the zone again. Try to make a move, but it's a 1-on-2 once again. Stansted's done a good job so far today of having numbers on the back end and not allowing any odd man rushes to materialize as Papillon is in on the half wall, and Papillon's able to close off that breakout attempt and put it back into the corner for BK. Again, a great shift by Charlie Papillon as she shuts down the left wall and then the right wall. Puck comes out. Grayson able to put it forward to Lobowitz. Lobowitz tries to drive wide, but it is denied by Labonte. Labonte tries to push it forward, unable to do so, but now Stanstead comes away with Stringer to Borbosa. Borbosa crosses the line. Stanstead with numbers. Shot on net. Stopped. Reset through the defense. And Stanstead quickly puts the puck down low. It was Papillon that once again made the play at the blue line to put the puck down low. Miley LaForge now puts it softly into a corner. She continues on as a forechecker as Lopezanova makes a play through middle ice. Icing is waved off as Littner comes away with speed. She's brought down to one knee, no call. Boyoko makes the play to the defensive partner, and the puck goes back up into the Stanstead zone as LaForge is behind her net. She is tripped down, so Garner is going to go to the box for 2 or less on the trip. And Stanstead, with 6:57 left in the first period, will go to the power play. So Stanstead sends out the line of Tremblay, Charland, and Aubin. And on the back end is Lavoie and Littner. And they will play for 2 or less on the power play here. Face-off won by Tremblay to Lavoie. Lavoie to Charland. Charland to Tremblay, and a shot. A set play off the face-off as Charland sneaks in. Lavoie back to Littner. Littner finds Tremblay on the back door. She gets a lot of it, but gets the side of the net with it as she recycles the puck. They exchange along the half wall. Tremblay with it in front. Shot is blocked and off a nice pass by Aubin. Remember, the two of them not only teammates here, teammates with Team Quebec, teammates with Team Canada, and line mates. There's a little bit of chemistry there, and they've been here for many years working on that as D'Alessandro goes behind the net to collect the dump-in. Lavoie drops it to Tremblay. Tremblay comes through the middle of the ice with speed. Looks to give it to Charland, but it doesn't quite get there, so she keeps it herself. Aubin in on the forecheck here, trying to get possession to get the power play set. Zonin pinches in, unable to do so. So with 50 seconds left in this power play, we'll see the second unit come out for Stanstead and some new defenders for BK as well. Zonin waits to make sure everyone gets changed and everyone gets set up as LaForge swings behind the net and makes the initial pass to Labonte. Labonte is met on the wall, There's a bit of a trip there, but given the circumstance of the power play, I don't think there's a need to hold it. But we have a breakaway as the BK player goes in on a breakaway. A diving play by Miley LaForge takes the puck off Miola's stick. No danger of getting called for a trip when all you do is get the puck. As Stanstead sets up the power play up high here. LaForge to Zonin. Zonin low to the corner. BK has successfully killed off this power play. We got under 5 to go as D'Alessandro makes the pass herself. And Stanstead is away. Nice little toe drag in the neutral zone there. As the puck comes to the point. And it's Julia Sharp that puts it low and into the corner off the feed from her D partner, Antonia Toom. Toom back, crosses the line, puts the puck in deep. Goaltender sets it for their defense. And BK having trouble on the wall. Stanstead doing a really good job of shutting down the wall. Not giving much opportunity for the player on the wall to make the pass into the middle, therefore not allowing the speed to generate through the neutral zone. But here we go. We have Garner with Lopusanova. Met tough D there as Stanstead stands up. And that's Toom that's able to dislodge the puck off the Slovakian national. Stanstead sends the puck down to the other end. 3:45 left in the first period. Stanstead with the early and convincing 4-0 lead. As good as the offense has been for them, the 2 shots against are probably the tail of the tape so far this game. BK wins the faceoff, and it's Ide at the point who's able to put it deep. Labonte misfires, but Tremblay picks it up. Tremblay looks to go middle, but Lopusanova is able to get a body in front of that and turn it over. And BK is able to keep the puck in momentarily, but now Charlene is out, and Oban is crashing. She looks to make a play for a rebound. Goaltender steers it behind the net into safety as Gardner comes out and looks for Gerson or Gervell, but it's turned over. Charlene, nifty pass there to find a streaking Tremblay, but well defended as Oban puts the puck back in deep. BK goalie able to get out of the net, set it up. Puck did catch a stick, but it's, of course, on the defensive side of the red line and therefore is an icing. So we will go back into the BK zone for another face-off. And with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left, Stanstead will send out Natalia Chenier to take the draw against Addison Treble. Won by Chenier towards the net. And I think that it's fair to say that these two are going to face off right again. So Tremble, the Colgate commit, in for the draw against Chenier, who will be attending Holy Cross. Puck goes down, and we might go 3 for 3 right here with the same 2 in the face-off circle. Third face-off in this same face-off circle in a matter of a few seconds, won by Stanstead, and it's Emma Kaitis that rolls off the half wall, looking towards the net on a shot that is blocked by Kayla O'Donnell. Puck comes back to Zonin at the point. Zonin snaps it across to LaForge. Back to Zonin, who slides to the middle. Shot towards net. On net save. Rebound is loose. And Kaitis almost grabs another one. Would have been her second of the day. As the puck is brought out by Tremble, who uses a little bit of physicality. And she's in on a partial breakaway. She shoots, and it's just over top the goalie's head, but a little bit wide. As Stanstead crashes down on the defender from the backside. Zonin gets the puck out through Grenal. Ide in neutral zone to King. King moves it up. Kind of plays a little bit of ping pong through the middle. as BK comes back into their zone. BK swings it along the wall. They're able to get out but not get far. Transition through neutral ice for Stanstead once again on the blue line. Barbosa and Stringer in on the attack. Puck by Caricola. Possessed. Rebound, Juicy. Juicy rebound onto the stick, but unable to capitalize. Caricola again, puck on net. Another save. So D'Alessandro has now been tested a few times in the back half of this second period, as BK will try and get this last minute in and get to a chat and get a little bit of, a little energy and new game plan. Hard to do in hockey in the middle of the period. Sometimes you need the end, and they'll look to cut into this Stanstead lead as Littner goes behind the net to Labonte. Labonte with a great pass to Berta Moseley. Moseley moves it up to Lebreche. Lebreche seeks the trailer, but Lavoie at the point has to retreat. Lavoie gets the puck. She looks all the way down. It's kind of tipped up into the air. And now the Selects have the puck and they use their net to gain speed. They come in on the wall, and it's Lopasanova who makes a nifty backhand pass through the middle. Garner. Lopasanova trying to get something going here late. Puck's in the Stanstead zone. It's going to come out, and that's going to do it for the first period, as Stanstead will end the first period up by a score of 4-0. Shots on goal at the end of one are 10-4 for the Spartans. A good period of hockey overall, especially for the home side team. Both coaches will take a second to try and find the chess match, find the pieces, move them around, and see what can be next, as we're in for another 20 minutes before the Zamboni hits the ice. Pretty good crowd here at the Pat Burns Arena on a Stanstead Friday night. Lots of hockey action all day long, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning and going all the way until about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Referee has blown the whistle. He says, let's play ball. The Tremblay line will start for the Spartans, who will now travel from our right to our left. And BK will start the period with, give us a second here, Chericola, King, and number 9, Miola. So here we go with Stanstead possessing the puck. Charland over the line. Tremblay drives out into the corner. She has possession of the puck and she kicks it up the wall. Labonte, one touch to Lavoie. Lavoie shot on net wide. Tremblay able to get the rebound or get the shot off the wall of the bank and put the puck back onto the other side. Good stick by Tremblay. Ensures her D can get it, and it's Aubin with the puck. Tremblay again. Aubin walks. Charland tries to toe drag around the defender, but is unable to get around her foot, I believe. This line has been pretty dominant for Stanstead in terms of possession and metrics, as Aubin grabs the puck on the forecheck. She's met with a solid hit. Puck is sent to the other end. Zonin watches it go for an icing. 1 minute into the second period. Pamplon in to take the face off. She loses the draw to Tremel. Puck comes around the wall. BK elects to play it behind their net. Reverse. The wingers are posted up on the wall. Off the glass. BK comes out with speed and timing. And that's Stock. Stock unable to get the puck to travel into the middle of the ice. It's Barbosa who kicks it down into the offensive zone for the Spartans. But it's back coming the other way. Zonin looks to make a play. Tremble on the wall. That's going to be an offside as the BK player had not fully come out of the zone prior to touching the puck. So Lopezanova comes out. Her line will play against the Littner line. So a little bit of European flair on the ice right now. And BK is able to push the puck deep in to the Stanstead zone. Stanstead comes out, attack led by Moseley. Moseley moves it in through the backhand, and Lebrecht is in on the forecheck. Always plays with a hard-working attitude. Littner picks up the puck, finds Lebrecht on the wall. She looks to go through the defender, but it's stopped. Lopo Pinoza makes a little backhand play. She's made a few of those today as BK drives low. And that's Brinson that's able to go in deep with the puck. Small collision, no damage done. Sharp with the outlet pass to Lebrecht. Lebrecht forechecks. Lopo Pinoza goes cross ice. BK enters the zone. But once again, entering the zone has not translated into being able to get into the middle scoring position of the ice as Stanstead again comes out of the zone and is able to put the puck into a safe spot. As Ide collects the puck behind the net and makes the play up the half wall. Stanstead looks for the trailer in Kaitis. The puck does not connect. And with that, it goes down to the other side. Ooh, little bit of a dangerous play there as Lavoie goes to make a quick play, but with the goaltender not all the way back in, almost bounces it off her leg. Kaitis looks ahead. So Kaitis, looked for Zhu, who stretched out the arm as long as she could go, but just missed. If it had connected, it would have been another chance for a breakaway for the Spartans. Face off in the offensive zone for BK as they try and get something going with King flipping the stick to take the draw on her backhand. Stanstead possesses it, and there's the play as Oban sneaks through the middle on what is clearly a set play as Charlene looked straight up as soon as that face-off was won to find the streaking Oban as she went. So a quick shift to get out of the zone. And now the previous line comes right back onto the ice, centered by Chenier. Chenier wins the draw, but BK takes possession, and they have the puck on the half wall. Chenier again with the puck, finds Kaitis. Kaitis, wraparound attempt, almost stuffs one in. A nice play down low, coming around the net, using the net to shield you and trying to tuck one in on the low side. So face off to the goalie's glove hand here as Stanstead is looking to play more offense. Kaitis in on the wall battle. Puck comes out to Zonin. Zonin pops it over to LaForge, but it escapes as Tremel forechecks Zonin. Moves it up, and it's Chenier who puts it in for Zhu, who is able to attack. Forecheck, nice job of using your feet to elude someone by the defender there, and BK is able to come back in to the zone, and it's Stock that puts the puck in deep. D'Alessandro stops it behind the net, fakes forehand, goes forehand to Zonin. Zonin able to push the puck a little but not out, but she gets it a second time. She uses her feet, gets across the blue line, and puts a puck in deep and continues on the forecheck. That's a defender on the F1 forecheck as Aubin goes into the corner to get the puck. It's past Tremblay. Julia Sharp is able to knife it back in, and Charlotte is in with Tremblay. 2-on-1 is well defended by Avery Ide, the Providence College commit, who breaks up the 2-on-1 of two of the Spartans' leading scorers on the team. And Sharp is going to look north. She finds Tremblay. Tremblay gets a step, gets a shot on net after taking a pretty good whack, and Stanstead will go to the power play. So Sharp, with a great pass up the middle of the ice, leads to a slash on Tremblay by Ide, who did what she had to do to distract a pretty good offensive player from having room to go to the net. So power play unit for Stanstead, centered by Lebreche on the ice. LaForge and Chenier on the back end. LaForge and Zonin on the back end. And the puck is to Zonin, who moves it up to the blue line. Puck sent towards the net by Charlotte Lebreche. It comes back up to LaForge. LaForge goes to Zonin, blue line to blue line here. LaForge, center, kicks it wide. Labonte in. Unable to get that last puck to go towards the net. And it's Zonin in a back check against Lopoponova. Be careful as she looks to steal the puck. She's not quite able, and Stanstead able to get some support, but a turnover in front. Puck finds its way back on to Zonin's stick. She tries to cover the puck. Stanstead just needs to settle in here. They got the numbers, and they come out. So Zonin moves it. Labonte carries it, crosses the line. Labonte up across the line, looking for the streaking player, but it's broken up. Littner on the back end, able to get the puck. She uses the net to gain speed and elude the forechecker. And up comes Penelope Lavoie. Lavoie taps it back to Tremblay. Tremblay dancing through the middle of the ice, keeping possession. Still 30 seconds to go in the power play as it's played between Littner and Lavoie at the top. Tremblay rolls. Aubin looked for Charland, unable to connect on the pass. Lavoie likes to shoot it, but elects to pass it. Tremblay rolls to the middle. Oh, she was in the danger zone. Almost got that shot on net. Puck comes out, and both teams will now play five-a-side as the penalty is over with 12:44 left in the second period. And the Spartans with the 4-0 lead that they built throughout the course of the first period. As Tremblay looks long to Aubin. With no touch ices, with the auto icing, that play not as useful. But if you don't have auto icing and you can have the player chase down the bank, it can always be a good play. So BK in for the offensive zone face-off here to the goaltender's blocker side. Face-off is scrummed but won by BK. And they establish the puck low, but we're going to have a penalty here. And Emma Kaitis is going to go to the box. Sorry. That's Antonia Toom that's going to go to the box for boarding. So Toom to the box for 2 or less at 12:23 for boarding on the half wall. And it is BK that will go to the power play. Charlie Brinson will take the face-off for BK. She wins it back, and Hunt at the back slides the puck over. Hunt gets it back, goes back down low. It's moved up to Healy. Healy and Hunt at the back end, trying to get this power play started. Chericola in on the battle, and Zonin possesses the puck. Zonin able to send it the length of the ice, and BK will be forced back into their zone. And here we go. Hunt collects the puck. She moves it up to Lopasonova, who comes in, but is met by Zonin at the blue line. And Stanstead closes off the blue line and sends the puck back deep into the BK zone. All of a sudden, Stanstead's bench is getting excited with all the defensive plays as well. So Hunt moves it to Lopasonova, who's in, but nifty backhand pass once again. It's definitely been the highlights of her game so far, is finding time and space for her teammates with some of those behind the back passes as BK drives the puck up. I believe that is Hunt again. But Trombley takes the puck, and she's going with speed. She's got Charlotte on the far side. Bayoko crosses the line. She finds Tremmel. Blue line to blue line pass. Tremmel is in and is taken down. And called for the trip is Emily Labonte with a diving play. No question that she took the scoring chance away. BK will go to the power play. 5-on-3 advantage for 35 seconds. There's 10:58 left in the second period. At this point, this feels like a pretty pivotal moment in the game. Possession, a big thing to get your 5-on-3 working. So they'll be fighting to get that puck, and they do. And it's Healy who goes across ice, gets it back. She looks, doesn't fire. One-timer from the side, goes just wide, kicks off the back of the net, and there's a battle for it behind the net. BK able to come away with the puck. They still have 15 seconds as it comes back to Healy. Healy, look, shot just wide of the net as Littner is able to corral it and send it the length of the ice, and that'll do it for the 5-on-3 portion of the power play, as Stanstead has been successful in getting that player back on the ice. Minute 25 left. Icing is waved off. Stanstead going to have to do it the hard way to get out of their zone. A clean exit by Miley LaForge gets the puck up and over everyone. As Healy gets the puck, sends it up to Garner. Garner finds Lopasonova in the middle, who beats LaForge and finds the back of the net. A nice play through the neutral zone. Finds Nella Lopasonova, the Wisconsin commit, and she is able to beat the goaltender on the glove side. That pesky shot a foot off the ice. So at the halfway mark of the game, 5 seconds over it, that's a 4-1 score in favor of the Spartans, but the BK Selects did what they wanted to do on that power play and started to cut in to the Spartans' lead. They win the possession. Spartans win the possession here, and they're able to get the puck in deep. And Ide goes behind the net. Stanstead turns it over, and it's Trombley. Trombley, with a strong defensive play, dislodges the player from the puck, and it comes over to Sharp. Sharp able to push it up, and Oban in, shooting. Nice save by the goaltender. Romanoff has been solid since coming into the game. Oh, BK gets past Lavoie. Laval probably gets away with one as she's got the hand over the stick of the offensive player. Puck comes into the corner, and Tremblay with a good defensive play. She sends it out. That's going to be offside. So 9 minutes left in the second period here. Neutral zone faceoff after the offside as Stanstead wins the draw and moves the puck north. It's Littner in, gets it over the far red line. LaBrush to Littner. Moseley is out in front of the net, but BK comes out with it. Lobelitz waiting for the pass. Doesn't get it, but she gets it off the turnover. Looks to make a play to the inside. Littner down with the puck down below. And it's LaBrush that gets the puck on the half wall. Gets stuck in some snow, I think, but it gets to Moseley, who's able to push the puck in deep into safety. BK gets it. They come out of their zone. Similar play to what led to the goal as Garner is able to come wide, works through a stick. Oh, what a save by D'Alessandro on the rebound. Puck is pulled off the goal line. It was either Zonin or LaForge that got in behind the goalie and was able to pull the puck off the red line on a bang-bang play to keep the lead at 4-1 for Stanstead. BK gets the puck at the point. Puck is in the corner. That is Chenier, who makes a play to Grenal. Grenal to Kaitis. Puck out. Puck going back in. BK establishing the forecheck. LaForge, elusive play. Grenal. Chenier. Chenier to Kaitis. Kaitis across the line. Puts the puck in deep. And Stanstead makes the wholesale change. Costco style. Puck back in deep in the BK zone. That's Tremblay in on the forecheck, using her feet like a soccer player. Puck is up and over the Sharp. Sharp uses her D partner and puck's back in deep behind the BK net. Stanstead forward, Laurie O'Ban parks herself outside the ruckus. She'll wait for the puck. Tremblay circles, shoots. And that one is deflected high and over the net. Here we go. Offensive zone draw for the Spartans. Tremblay wins the draw back. Labonte kicks it to Oban. Labonte has to make a play on the backhand as she's being pressured. And Charland gets the puck at the blue line and puts it into safety. BK comes out with a little bit of speed. Lopopoznova makes the seam pass. Shot, block, unable to get towards the net are the Selects. Stanstead, opportunity given up there. BK had the numbers down low as Boyoko with the puck finds a player. The puck attempted to go deep, but it hits the referee. All of a sudden, Stanstead's going the other way. And Pamplon knifes the puck deep into the zone. Stringer able to get the puck in the corner. Forechecked well. Eventually won by BK, who come out of the zone. O'Donnell through middle ice. Puts the puck towards the net. It goes just wide. A little bit of incidental contact there from Miola, who's in fighting for possession and fighting for the puck. 2-on-2 battle down low between the players. Someone's down and on the puck. Referee allows the play to continue as Miola continues to fight for it. BK comes out with it but loses it on the half wall to Barbosa. O'Donnell with the turnover. Puck gets turned back and Barbosa. Perfect draw weight. Linesman says no to icing. And Littner pressures the wall as Zonin now comes through the middle. Stanstead with a chance here as Moseley goes down deep into the offensive zone. Wins a puck. Moseley out to the front. And it's Littner that has a chance to put the puck on net. So Littner parked in front in the middle, able to get a chance on goal there from a strong forecheck from Moseley. So Littner in to take the draw. Her counterpart, I believe, is Gerwell. Could be wrong, but I think that's the number I see. Puck right underneath us here from our broadcasting perch. And BK is able to push the puck in deep. There's 4 minutes left here in the second period as Stanstead looks to break the puck out of the zone. BK applying a little bit more pressure since that goal. Hasn't translated into full offense, but Stanstead's on the attack here, and they win the puck first into the corner. They try to make a direct play, but it's intercepted, and BK comes out, passes a little bit far. Labonte skates back on the puck, uses her partner. Toom, straight up, Grinnell, across the line, Stanstead in. Puck is loose. Slot. Ooh, it just doesn't want to stop. Puck stays alive for a second, but it doesn't want to quite settle down as BK jumps on the attack. A nice play to get around Lavoie, shot towards the net. Similar play. Good offensive streak, but no result for either team within that last 30 seconds of fury. As Lavoie tries to leave the zone, but it's turned over to Healy. Healy is met with a little bit of contact and dislodged from the puck. Kaitis moves the puck up. It's Grenon back to Kaitis. Kaitis drives through. She moves the puck towards Chenier. Chenier loses it on the half wall, and BK elects to send it down the ice. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second period. Stanstead up by a score of 4-1 and out shooting the Selects 15-7 here at the Pat Burns Arena. Tremblay line out for the Spartans. They lose the draw. BK with the Lopopanova line. And here she goes with the puck. She'll take Zonin on one-on-one. Zonin stands her up, wins the puck. Chericola through the middle of the ice. Aubin with the kick play. Just offside. Tremblay a foot offside. Spartans will try and hold serve here for the last 2.5 minutes and get into the dressing room up by 3. BK drives the puck in. A nice play to get it out of the zone by LaForge. LaForge backpedals onto the puck. She's going to take it on her backhand. No, on her forehand. She moves it to Zonin. Zonin looks for Aubin. Aubin uses his skate to direct it out. But the puck doesn't want to travel too far in either direction right now. Tremblay looks for middle ice. She's able to find Zonin. Zonin to Charlin. Charlin into the offensive zone. Puck put in deep. BK possesses in behind their net. They're able to come out. 4 numbers, but a giveaway, and it's Charlin. Pampelon fresh onto the ice off the bench, able to lead the Spartans. But the puck is turned over, and here goes BK with Miola and Stock. Stock in on the forecheck, able to apply pressure. Puck is scrummed, but it crosses the safety of the blue line for the Spartans. O'Donnell kicks the puck in deep. Stanstead finds the outlets. It's Barbosa. Oh, bit of a turnover. Pampelon sliding away. Puck in the air. We can see it up here, but it got lost in the eyes of the players on the ice. Shot on net. Blocked. A solid blocked shot by Julia Sharp. Gerwal puts the puck in deep with 45 seconds to go. Puck comes up the wall. Barbosa again able to use positioning to win puck, but BK gains the zone once again. Stanstead looks to clear the zone but shoots it into the players' bench. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for BK with 31.4 seconds left in the second period. Tremel out to take the Bridsaw out to take the draw. Lopaznova in for the shooting position. She gets it, fires it on net, hits a shin pad. Littner able to get the puck to clear out. Offside is called with 17.8 seconds left. 17.8 seconds to go in the second period here as Littner draws into the face-off against Brinson. It's Tremel. She's away with 9 left. Turned over and Moseley. Moseley able to put the puck deep. BK sends it the length of the ice, and we're going to get a face-off with 0.2 seconds left. I think a little slow on the finger, but 0.2 seconds left in the second period. Probably all elementary. Likely not a shot on net here, but we'll drop the puck and we'll see what happens. They do get a shot on net. Nice face-off win by Moseley, puts it straight on the net. So after 2, Stanstead College leads Bishop Kearney Selects by a score of 4-1. Shots on goal, 15 for the Spartans and 7 for the Selects. We're back for the third and final period of action here at the Pat Burns Arena. Stanstead leads by the score of 4-1 over Bishop Kearney. Both teams are out on the ice, and we are getting ready for puck drop. The Spartans will look to hold the lead. The Selects will look to push and cut into the lead. Both teams will hit the ice with their big lines going, as it's Tremblay's line up against her future teammate at the University of Wisconsin, Lopos and Nova. It's won by the Spartans, who move the puck, and Charlene is able to get it deep. Puck in deep, Oban forechecks well. BK probably hoping this fresh ice gets a little bit of extra speed here. Hunt on the puck as Tremmel wins it. Looks towards the net but doesn't shoot it. Puck in the corner, picked up by Tremblay. Cherry Cola spins off the wall. Pinched in, doesn't get. Aubin, headman, shot. Good save, Laurie Aubin with a nose for the net there. Zonin looks for Aubin again, goes to the wrong side of her. Zoe Charland in behind the net. Zonin able to keep it in at the point, and she goes back down to Tremblay. Charlene in on the forecheck as we have 1 minute in to the third period. Kicks it around the wall, and it's LaForge. LaForge in on the puck as the forechecker eventually loses it, and BK is up. Zonin does a good job of dislodging it from 92 there, which is Garner. Here comes BK through the neutral ice. It goes to Garner. Gardner looks to slide it to the middle, but it's intercepted by Barbosa. Barbosa, one of Stanstead's few American players, pushes the puck in deep, and Stanstead is able to intercept the pass, and it's Sharp that puts it back in. And you can see that Stanstead is happy to get those pucks in the corner. The time is their friend, of course, as Antonia Toom moves it over the Stringer. Stringer uses a deflection to put it up to Pampelon, and Pampelon is able to get the puck in deep. Barbosa again on the check, and that's Miola. Cuts to the middle. Miola winding, unable to get it towards the net, but the puck comes back to her. BK with a little bit of sustained pressure here as the puck goes in behind the net to Miola, who looks in front. But the third forward was on the line change, so hadn't quite made it back into the play yet. And Moseley is taken down, and we will have a penalty call on the stick work. Berta Moseley taken down from a potential scoring opportunity, and to the box is Alex Biocco. Biocco from Germany, played with Antonia Toom for Team Germany at the recent World U18 Championships. Tremblay wins the draw. Lavoie with the puck. She looks towards the net but gives it back to Tremblay. Tremblay looks cross seam for Charland. Charland kicks it back up to Littner. Littner to Lavoie. Lavoie to Littner. She looks over to Charland, who misfires on the puck towards the net. Clock has not started. It starts now as Lavoie takes the shot, but it's wide. Charland almost backhands it into an empty net as Tremblay resets the power play. She rolls to the middle. Rosalie Tremblay has done a good job coming off that half wall, and here she goes again, downstream. Shot towards the net. Nice save by the goaltender, Ava Romanov, who again has been fairly solid since she came in. And that one, another save, as Littner corrals the puck, moves it to Charland. Charland walks towards the middle. Lavoie back to Charland. Charland's shot looks for the wide side, misses the net, and it goes down the ice. There's 1:20 left in this power play as Penelope Lavoie winds herself up, and she's in across the lines. Looks to the middle, but nothing there. Tremblay gets the puck. She's going to go one-on-one. She's by herself, one-on-one, one-on-two. But it is stopped. So Tremblay tries to take it and put it in on her own, but the puck is stopped, and the line change happens. A little confusion about the clock here as it didn't quite get going at the beginning of the power play. They've taken the time off, so they got to put something up. So 20 seconds was taken off the power play. I don't know if the game clock was adjusted, though, as Zonin collects the puck at the blue line on the power play here. She's got LaForge on the other side. That puck misses LaForge. It goes to Labonte. Zonin, LaForge, and Labonte working the top of the power play. Almost a turnover there in a dangerous position. And the puck's able to come deep as Tremmel looks to outlet the pass, but it skips over her stick. D'Alessandro out, leaves it for Labonte, who sets behind the net. LaForge looks up over to Zonin. Zonin across ice to Labonte, and Stanstead takes the chance to put the puck in deep once again. LaForge on the half wall pushes the puck back in behind the net. We're almost 5 done in the third period. That's Charlie Papillon that jumps off the bench with a head full of energy. Papillon wins the puck. Labreche to Papillon. And the puck is turned over, and here comes BK on a 3-on-2. Puck ends up in the corner. Stanstead trying to get back on the attack, but it's a turnover. Cowlow back into her zone. She'll try and stretch the puck out deep, and she does, and a 2-on-1 is created here. Clear 2-on-1 shot, and a save. Ava D'Alessandro stands tall and takes it on the Stanstead College crest with no rebound. 14:36 left in the third period. Stanstead still with the 3-goal lead here. Offensive zone face-off to D'Alessandro's glove hand side is won by the Spartans, who go cross ice to Kaitis. Kaitis looks to stretch the pass to Zhu, but it's unfortunately for her a little pass. That's a set play by the Spartans, who try the quick attack off the D-zone face-off, and when it works well. That one just a little bit too far stretched out. So we'll do the same thing, but we'll do it from the other side. BK on the offensive zone face-off here. Face-off strummed along the wall, one on the wall by Stanstead. Stanstead able to kick the puck up. Ide waiting for it at the blue line. It gets past it. It's Kaitis. Emma Kaitis, who's in on the play, tries to make the deke, but has the puck taken away from her. Lost my words for a second there. Stanstead fails to get the line. Have to wait for players to come back on side, and now they put it deep. Goaltender sets it for Ide. Ide looks up ice, goes across. BK coming up. Not enough speed to create anything dangerous there as King forechecks, but the puck goes through to Charlin. Tremblay tries to slip past, but Charlin hadn't cleared the zone, and therefore it's an offside. O'Donnell, Miola out on the ice. They are joined by Aaron Healy against the Tremblay line here. King came on late there, and she flicks the stick and wins the faceoff, and the puck gets in deep. BK able to forecheck. Charlin knifes the puck with one hand down in deep, and Tremblay in. Tremblay slightly takes The defender off the puck. That one's going to have enough, I guess. A slow icing, but nevertheless, it makes it all the way down. And this will put the Spartans on the attack. Stock, Garner, and Brinson step on the ice as the forwards for Bishop Kearney to defend the Tremblay line on this D-zone drop. Tremblay on her forehands, moves to her backhands. BK wins the draw, but it's kept in by Zonin with her stretched out stick. Brinson leads Bishop Kearney out of their zone. A little bit of stick play there. Nothing is called as LaForge moves the puck to the wall, and her D partner Zonin is able to move the puck up. Stanstead loses possession, and BK is away. Cross the blue line. Streaking defender on the other side was awaiting the puck. Couldn't quite get it there. Oban in on the play. Oban puts it deep. Again, puts it into safety. Littner in on the forecheck. Littner able to make a play right in front of one of the little spurks along the glass. Moseley puts the puck in deep, and Lebrecht is able to get a good F1 on the forecheck. She takes a pretty big hit there. Lebrecht gets it back, but it's kicked off her foot. Penelope Lavoie spinning, curling, skating. She likes to go. Stock goes cross ice, looks for Lopez Nova, but out of her reach as D'Alessandro sets it for Labonte. Labonte able to move the puck up. And Stanstead again able to get out of the zone, but it's Lopez Nova in over the line, being guarded by Littner. Littner able to win the one-on-one battle. And the puck back in neutral ice as Ide gets it to Chericola. Littner again finds the puck, and she gets the pass. And it is over to Chenier. No, sorry, not to Chenier. Wrong number to Lebrecht. And Lebrecht is just one step off, and here comes BK looking for offense. And they get it. Tremel crosses the line, goes to the top of the circle, and finds the back of the net via the far post. Cuts the lead to 4-2. 11 minutes and 13 seconds left. Tremel gets the puck in neutral ice, able to get across the blue line, has time, has space, and has numbers. Keeps it, shoots it, and scores it. As the Spartans' lead is cut to 2 halfway through the third period. As BK goes back into the zone and collects the puck. They look to break out. They look to keep that momentum that they just found. And Stanstead will look to continue to cut into the clock in the last 10 minutes here as we keep on going. Stanstead holds the line, but BK gets the puck back. They're able to possess it down low. They drive around. LaForge gets the puck on her forehand. She looks for Stringer. Puck is out. Barbosa in on the forecheck. Keeps the defender honest, making sure that they skate it out. And now BK is coming up. It's Miola that's looking for the pass at the far blue line, but it's intercepted. Charland accepts it. Tremblay looks like she wants to turn it up a notch here. Lavoie kicks it over to Labonte. Stanstead again, puts the puck in deep. We're now officially at the halfway point of the third period. And Stanstead with the chance in front. Oban tries to pull it to the forehand, but the goaltender stays in the way. Nice shot block by Miola on the Lavoie shot. I think she even took it off the hand. Not an easy place to take it. And she leaves. Charland defending her. Body on body. No call. We have a player down. 9.5 minutes left on the clock as we just give a second for the player that is down to be attended to. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Spartans. Who will send out the Chenier line. Chenier will take the draw against Brisson. Face-off won by BK. Brisson wins the draw, and there's a battle in the corner for the puck. Stanstead looking to keep that puck down in deep, but BK comes away with it. They move the puck up. Good stick by LaForge. Stanstead able to put it over. They get a little bit of a generous call on the icing. And the puck is sent to the other side. Not much going on there, but BK trying to move the puck up, trying to create that next offensive chance. It's turned over, and it's Kaitis. Kaitis comes out of the play. Turnover at the far blue line. A little bit of speed getting picked up here as Hunt goes through neutral ice. She puts it up towards the net. Shot is blocked. Oh, contact in the middle. Nothing called. Lebreche, feisty on the forecheck as always, wins the puck. And Moseley gets the puck back. Nice forecheck by the Spartans here to kill some clock. A good chance by Moseley. It's a pretty European lineup out there for the Spartans right now. Hungarian, Austrian, German, Quebecer, and Newfoundlander representing the 5 players on the ice, and of course a goalie from Ontario. But we'll have the line change, and we'll go from all that variety, and we'll put out 5 Quebecers here. So the Team Quebec line in a way gets the puck in deep, and Bishop Kearney has the puck behind their net. Good forecheck by Charland. Now it's Oban's turn to get in there. Now it's Tremblay. Puck comes up the wall. Stanstead denies at the blue line. Get the puck. Tremblay in deep. Tremblay corrals the puck. Oh, looks to the middle. There was a play there. It just didn't quite get to Oban. Puck kept in by Lavoie at the blue line. We're down to 7 and a bit left in the third period. Turnover. Lopopanova is one-on-one. She goes for the shot, and a good save by D'Alessandro. Good job of using the defender as a screen there to try and create something out of a slow one-on-one. Nothing doing. Stanstead again holds the line, but is called for the penalty as Charland is called for a trip at the blue line. So BK will go to the power play with 6:49 left. Little delay here as we sort out some personnel. of who's supposed to be on the ice and who is not. Tremel in for the draw. Whoever's supposed to, whoever's not, we got 5 on there against 4 for Stanstead. Face-off is won by Stanstead. They'll look to clear the puck, and they do. Clear it to the far end of the ice. And BK will now get the change in that they were seeking. So Gardner and Lopezanova come onto the ice here. Play is up to Lopezanova, who comes across the line. Moves it back to the point. Shot towards the net. Scrambled. D'Alessandro reads the play into her glove. Puck into the corner as Stanstead is able to push the puck in deep. It's Charlotte Lebrecht who's in on the forecheck. And here goes the Slovakian. Goes one-on-one with Zonin and wins. Takes the shot. And it's stopped. Rebound. Scores. Lopezanova puts the puck in on net. Catches the goaltender high on the shoulder. And the rebound is put in by Sophia Garner, who's committed to Boston College. Stanstead has called their 30-second timeout. Their lead has been cut to 1. The power play goal by Gardner cuts the lead to 1. Just under 6 minutes left in the third period. 5 minutes and 59 seconds to be exact in this 1-goal game. And if you listen to the setup of the game, this is exactly what you should have expected with the amount of quality players that are on the ice and the 2 quality programs that are both leaders in what they do across this continent as the puck goes in deep. And Stanstead leaves it, and it's Tremblay looking to make her statement right here. She shoots wide. Just misses the net. Lavoie was in on the pinch, so it beats her on the far side, but Lavoie gets it back. She's able to move it up. Aubin with a play along the wall. Does the smart thing to not kick it into the wrong middle. Lavoie back into the zone. Moves it to Tremblay. Tremblay comes up with the puck. She gets it to Charlene. Charlene to Aubin. Aubin on the wall. She rolls to the top. Nice play, and it's in. Zoe Charlene puts it away off the point shot from Julia Sharp. So Sharp puts it towards the net, and Charlene puts it home to restore the Spartans' 2-goal lead. It didn't take long to answer. I'm trying to do the math, and I guess it's exactly 50 seconds for the Spartans to respond and take that 5-3 2-goal lead back into the final 5 minutes and 9 seconds in the third period. Spartans win the draw again, and it's Zonin with the puck, and she puts it deep. Again, the time is on Stanstead's side again with the 2-goal lead, and they're able to move the puck up. Zonin pushes it back down. BK wins it, and it's King. King pushes the puck over to Cowell. Lopezanova meets her at the blue line. BK will look to cut back into this lead quickly. Win a puck battle. And here goes Lopezanova into the corner. She comes down hard on the stick, but it's not called. She does get the puck, and she shoots. Save! Puck is loose in front. Who's on it? Where is it? It's loose. Nice little kick play. Shot. Great shot block. I believe that was Morgan Barbosa who came forward to make the shot block. laid out, got the legs down, but a penalty called against Charlie Pamplon. It's going to be a trip. So BK goes back to the power play with 3 minutes and 59 seconds left. So 3:59 left. Bishop Kearney on the power play as Stanstead holds the 2-goal lead. Charlene able to control the puck and get it out. She's able to keep it. She puts it deep, and Tremblay gets it. Tremble comes across the blue line. Tremblay is hit and hit high. A penalty called on number 21, Leah Chericola, on a hit on Tremblay. Face-off down in the BK zone. Face-off is won by BK. They get it out. Teams are playing at 4-on-4 as Chenier drives low into the zone. Puck comes around the wall to Aubin. Aubin kicks it to the top, gets it back and puts it down low to Chenier. Chenier controls the puck low, goes up to the point, and it's Labonte that pushes it deep. 3 minutes to go in this highly anticipated game at the Pat Burns Arena as BK comes out with numbers. They find the middle of the ice. A strong back check. Stanstead regains possession of the puck, but Lopezanova picks it up. She's going to go for the shot. Ooh, a shot that kind of doesn't go where you think it's going to go. That can be troublesome even if it doesn't have power, but it is stopped. Offensive zone draw with 2:48 left. We'll see if the goalie is coming. Ultimately, Stanstead is going to end up on the power play, and that'll be in 49 seconds. So it'll be interesting to see what the strategy here. Under 3 left, but going on the kill. When do you pull? Oh, but a great face-off play. A fantastic shot on net is met by an even better save by D'Alessandro with the glove. Tremble back in for the draw against Slitner. Trying to figure out whose feet should go where. Tremble scrums the draw this time. Littner able to win it on the second effort. Stanstead possesses the puck. Just get it across that blue line. They're into safety. There it goes. Labreche in. Dangle. Brought down. No call. Hyde moves the puck up. BK comes across the line. No shot on net yet. Here, oh, nice move. Puck towards the net. Blocked. We got 2 minutes left to go in the game here. Stanstead is now on the power play, but it's going to take a second for Aubin to get back into play. Wisely, D'Alessandro takes the face-off, which will allow both teams to know that we're going to play 5-on-4 for a few seconds here. 20 to be exact. And then I imagine we're going to see the goalie come to the bench. Stanstead wins the draw and they're able to get the puck out. Puck is into BK zone. 10 seconds until we go back to 5-on-5 play. Tremblay in the corner. Stanstead has to be aware of the player coming out of the box. She's on the ice now. Turnover. Lopezanova with the puck, shoots it, blocked, shoots it again wide. Spartans will commit everyone down low at this point as Lopezanova gets the puck. Don't give time, don't give space. BK has pulled the goalie with 1:10 left in the game. The net is empty. BK with the puck behind the net. They look to get it out in front. Seal it off on the wall and go back down low. Nice play behind the back. Great save. Once again, D'Alessandro stands tall and makes the save. A backhand pass behind the net to the slot. She reads it well and gets the leg out and makes the save. The Spartan netminder from the Peterborough area standing tall here in the third period, which has been the busiest of the 3 periods for her. Both teams trying to grab an extra second here as they plan for what the face-off is going to be to the goaltender's blocker side. 6 on the ice for BK and 5 for Stanstead. 53 seconds to go. Face-off stays in the center circle. Hasn't been claimed. Littner does get it. She brings the puck and tries to slam it on the wall. 3 BK players against 2 Stanstead players low. BK wins the puck. They possess a shot towards net. It's blocked. Might have been friendly fire there. And the puck is cleared out of the zone with only 30 left in favor of Stanstead. Labreche looks for Moseley in front of the net, but can't quite get it there. Lopezanova drives wide. You can see the frustration building here as the time is clicking. And Labreche looking at the empty net. And she finds the net, but the puck does not. But that will be a stoppage of play with 6.2 seconds left in the third period. And with Stanstead holding down the offensive faceoff, they should be okay here. 2-goal lead, puck far away from your net. Just got to let the seconds tick away for the Spartans. Littner in for the draw. Both wingers are up high. No need to pressure. Puck comes out. And the fire buzzer rings and Stanstead wins. Defends the home ice on Friday night. A big 5-3 victory for the Spartans against the number 3 U19 ranked team in the United States. An early start put the Spartans up by 4, and they're able to hold on. It got close late, but they answered back 50 seconds after it became a 1-goal game, and the Spartans closed the day with the 5-3 win. A great game all around.